Good day, folks. Thank you for joining us here in Your Health. Say, have you been hearing about the health benefits of following the Mediterranean diet? You know, a diet that's rich in olive oil and fruits and vegetables and fish and very low in sugars and starches. They tell us, the epidemiologists, that following the Mediterranean diet lowers your risk of heart disease, many forms of cancer, autoimmune disease, even diabetes. What is it about the Mediterranean diet that makes it so special? One of its key features is the olive leaf and olive oil. Olives contain tremendous amount of antioxidants that prove very helpful to your health. We want to talk about the health benefits today of olive leaf extract. The antioxidant content of olive leaf extract is 3 to 10 times more than found in olive oil. So, if you want to follow the Mediterranean diet to improve your health and prevent disease, adding olive leaf extract to your supplement plan is a good idea, and we'll explain the science on that today. First, let's go to the news and see what's happening in the health world. Adults who observe 5 key lifestyle patterns are much less likely to develop heart disease. Heart failure is a condition where the heart cannot respond to increased physical demands. It is one of the most common reasons seniors are admitted to a hospital. Researchers from Tufts University followed nearly 4,500 adults, 65 years and older, for up to 21 years. During the study, 1,380 cases of heart failure occurred. They found practicing at least 4 of 5 key lifestyle patterns reduced heart failure risk by 50%. The lifestyle traits are walking briskly, engaging in moderate physical activity during leisure time, not smoking, drinking alcohol only modestly, and keeping weight down to avoid obesity. The study was published by the Journal of the American College of Cardiology. Related research from the Norwegian University of Science and Technology finds intense workout sessions on an exercise bicycle reduces the pain of rheumatic arthritis while it lowers body fat percentages and total body inflammation. The study was published in the Journal of Applied Physiology. Well, folks, here are 2 more examples of studies that show you have the power to help avoid disease, and if disease strikes, you also have the power to modify its course and reduce its pain. First, practicing basic health lifestyle traits greatly reduces your risk of developing heart failure. Heart failure is not the same as having a heart attack, and it's not when the heart stops beating. Heart failure is when the heart can no longer respond to increased demands placed upon it. For example, when we are sitting in a chair or lying in a bed, our hearts only need to beat slowly and without much force. But if we were to get up from that chair and walk at a brisk pace, the heart must both increase its rate of pump beating and the pumping force of each beat. Now, when the heart cannot respond to increased demands, we call it heart failure, and it is among the most common reasons seniors are admitted to the hospital, and it is the most expensive disease that strikes seniors. The lifestyle traits that reduce heart failure risk are being able to walk at a brisk pace of at least 2 miles per hour, and doing so regularly, of course, including modest physical activity during leisure time, not smoking, drinking only occasionally, and keeping your weight down to or near your ideal weight. We also learned from our second study, for those unfortunates who have rheumatoid arthritis, you can reduce your pain, total body inflammation, and risk of heart disease by regularly engaging in vigorous exercise. They also learned the vigorous exercise did not cause more damage to the joints. It is important to note, none of these benefits were achieved by taking medications. Researchers from McMaster University have proven for the first time intestinal bacteria play a pivotal role in developing the symptoms of stress and anxiety. The researchers exposed baby mice to repetitive stress by separating them from their mothers for 3 hours daily over the course of almost 3 weeks. The baby mice showed stress behaviors as expected. They also developed elevated levels of the stress hormone cortisol and altered intestinal function induced by elevated levels of the neurotransmitter acetylcholine. Now, all of this was expected. They repeated the study, but this time the baby mice had a sterile intestinal tract free of all bacteria. When these baby mice were exposed to stress, they also developed the same hormonal changes, but they did not display any stress-associated behaviors. Next, the researchers introduced normal intestinal bacteria into the stressed baby mice. Within just a few days, the baby mice began to display stress behaviors. Researchers state this proves that intestinal bacteria play a pivotal role in inducing stress and anxiety behaviors. The study was published in Nature Communications. Related animal research from the University of Calgary, reported by Science Daily, finds the administration of probiotic bacteria improves the psychological symptoms associated with diseases that cause chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation, inflammatory diseases such as rheumatoid arthritis or Crohn's disease are often accompanied by the symptoms of depression, stress, anxiety, fatigue, and social withdrawal. Well, folks, I apologize for the technical and complex nature of this report, but its findings provide tremendous healing power for those battling disease accompanied by stress, anxiety, and depression. What we have learned is that our intestinal bacteria play a critical and essential role in inducing the symptoms of stress, anxiety, depression, and the social withdrawal that often accompanies chronic inflammatory disease. But we also learn that we can improve our psychological suffering by taking probiotics, as they help to restore normal, stress-free physiology. Now, you may be saying this information was learned from animal studies, not human studies, so we can't trust its conclusions. To that I say, studies like these can never be done on innocent human babies. It could damage them beyond repair, so this is probably the best science we will ever have. Also, my experience confirms good health begins and ends in the intestinal tract. My greatest source of disappointment along this line of research is that 95% of all our psychiatrists and those who care for the mental health of America will never read or hear of research like this. Bottom line, folks, if you are fighting the blues or you're strapped with chronic stress and anxiety, be sure to include probiotics to restore healthy intestinal flora. Well, today on Your Health, we will discuss olive leaf and the benefits of the Mediterranean diet. We'll be right back.
Time is here again with our annual cancer-free celebration.
Cindy and I would like to thank you for your continued support of our efforts here at Your Health Television and at BioInnovations.
We understand you must be very careful with your budget, so we're offering you the best prices of the year on many of your favorite supplements for the entire month of May. And shipping is free on all orders over $50 in the continental U.S.
Perhaps you've heard about many of these supplements and wondered if they'd help you. Now's a great time to give them a try.
Dr. Becker's Bionutrients and Noni Natural Skincare are up to 50% off. Aloha, Noni, and Acai are still half price by the case. And many other products you've grown to trust are up to 30% off.
May is a great time to stock up on your favorites.
Order online at bioinnovations.net or call 888-442-2128 and let us assist you in making the right choices for better health. Ask about the AutoShip program for additional savings. I'm Cindy Becker for Your Health at a Glance. We all have said, I need to get some exercise, but how many of us put on our walking shoes and go? Learning a little more about the health benefits of exercise may help you get motivated to lace up those walking shoes. Exercise helps to control our appetite and weight. It maintains strong muscles. It promotes the release of endorphins that counter depression while helping us feel good about our lives. Exercise helps to lower blood glucose, promotes a strong circulatory system, and controls cholesterol. Exercise even helps us get a good night's sleep. Recent research finds dog owners who regularly walk their pet are 34% more likely to achieve fitness goals. You can get all of these health benefits by walking 30 minutes 4 times a week, just 30 minutes a day. Start today, and you'll start to get all those benefits. For Your Health at a Glance, I'm Cindy Becker.
Do you believe that nature holds the answer to your health needs? Are you looking for a supplement that's simple and pure, yet really works?
If you're looking for nature's answer to better health, look to Aloha Noni Juice. It's pure and fresh, just like nature intended. Aloha Noni Juice is brought to you direct from the islands of Polynesia.
Aloha Noni Juice is 100% pure with no added sugar or sweet fruit fillers. It's the perfect addition to your low-sugar diet.
Aloha Noni Juice drinkers will tell you their vitality, energy, and sense of well-being have improved, along with relief from many painful conditions. Made by nature, proven by science. ingredients. Aloha Noni Juice contains only nature's best.
And now you can enjoy the benefits of our new 100% certified organic Noni Juice. Order online at bioinnovations.net or call 888-442-2128 and let us assist you in making the right choices for better health. Ask about the AutoShip program for additional savings. Welcome back, everyone. It is such a great blessing to be with you today. We have a fascinating show planned. We'll be discussing olive leaf and just how amazing it is to help you achieve great health. Perhaps you suffer from allergies or hypertension or maybe yeast problems. If so, this one is for you. You're going to want to take notes today. This one's going to be great. So, Richard, we like talking about olive leaf. We've seen how great it is and how well it works for us and a lot of our viewers. It's really great when we get to talk about something that has such biblical history.
It really does. I can't think of any plant that has more impact on Western civilization and development of our Christian ethic than the olive tree. And perhaps the wheat plant is in that category, but the olive has a special status, doesn't it? Olive tree has played a significant role in ancient times all the way till now. It's been a symbol of peace, harmony, and victory. The Egyptians used olive to mummify their kings. Victors in Greece wore crowns of olive leaves to signify that they were the best. Victory. It was used in the Bible for, olive oil was used for anointing and emblems of purification, to be anointed with the oils. The olive tree has profound biblical importance. It's mentioned 80 times in the Bible. Olive trees were planted in the Garden of Gethsemane in Jerusalem. There are trees that Christ walked by that you can go stand next to today. Think about that for a moment, to be where Christ stood. Just amazing. According to tree ring analysis, olive trees from Crete have been around for over 2,000 years. This is a fairly common thing. Olive orchards have been tendered and nurtured for hundreds and thousands of years because their product is so valuable and important. Today, olive trees are cultivated in many areas of the world. South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, Mediterranean, and of course, California is doing a good job of producing olives. And that's good for America, isn't it? The olive leaf, the olive oil, all of this is a symbol of abundance. It's a symbol of glory, wisdom, victory, peace, hope. I'm also reminded of the story of Noah. He sent out the first bird, the raven. It didn't come back. The dove came back, but with nothing. And the third dove came back with the olive leaf in his mouth, saying to Noah that there is land now. We have a chance to start a new life. That has profound implications. I don't think God would have instructed the writers of the Bible to use a plant that were bad for us to symbolize these important things. This is a big clue for us Christians, and we need to pay attention to those things. The oil of the olive is called liquid gold, and it is a major component of the Mediterranean diet. And the olive leaf has been used throughout the Mediterranean for hundreds and thousands of years as a foundational medicine. Now, I want to just backtrack a little bit and talk about the Mediterranean diet. This diet has been all the rage in publications and in medicine today because it is one of the very few, if not the only diet that has been proven to reduce disease and prolong life. Now, there is a subcaloric diet. Let's say your body needs 1,800 calories a day to maintain your weight. If you go on a 1,400 calorie diet, in animals, they've done these studies, it will prolong their life. Who wants to eat that kind of diet? I don't. You're starving all the time. I think that's a bad idea. I don't like that idea. But the Mediterranean diet gives you similar health benefits without the starvation. Now, what is the Mediterranean diet? It is a very simple and basic diet. It includes fish and seafood. It includes lean meat, but it is in small portions and it's not preserved or cured. This is fresh food we're talking about, right from the farm. There are vegetables, there is fruit, and particularly the fruit is citrus. Citrus is the most beneficial of all the fruits. I mean, we can go into details on citrus, but trust me for now, citrus is central. You know, think of the orange groves of Italy. Grapefruit, all the different types of citrus. It's central to the Mediterranean diet. Fermented dairy, and it tends to be higher fat dairy. This notion that the fat of the dairy gets us into trouble, that's not panning out. The calories that are our problem are sugar, corn syrup, and refined grains. In the Mediterranean diet, it's whole grains, whole grains. But the one key vegetable, if you will, I guess an olive is actually a fruit, technically. The one key fruit is the olive leaf and olive oil. Now, what is it in this substance, the products of the olive tree, that is so beneficial? Well, there's two basic components. In the oil, we have the oleic acid. This is not an omega-3, it's not an omega-6, it's an omega-9. It's considered to be a neutral oil, meaning you can ingest a lot of it and it doesn't promote heart disease. You can get significant calories from olive oil and it doesn't cause you harm like animal fat may if you're ingesting huge amounts. So that's the oleic acid. But the other major component that leads to the health benefits of the olive, the oil, and the leaf are the antioxidants. Now, olive oil has seemed to get all the attention, but understand olive leaf extract has between 300 to 1,000% more antioxidants than the oil or the fruit. So if we are trying to follow the Mediterranean diet, and I recommend you do, taking a little olive leaf extract is foundational, just as much as using the olive oil. In fact, I propose to you that you can't be following the Mediterranean diet unless you're taking in olive oil and olive leaf extract on a regular basis. I just don't see you can do that. So today we want to talk about olive leaf and its health benefits. Can we go to our break now? And we'll return to start on the modern science proving the benefits of olive leaf extract. We'll be right back.
Time is here again with our annual cancer-free celebration.
Cindy and I would like to thank you for your continued support of our efforts here at Your Health Television and at BioInnovations.
We understand you must be very careful with your budget, so we're offering you the best prices of the year on many of your favorite supplements for the entire month of May. And shipping is free on all orders over $50 in the continental U.S.
Perhaps you've heard about many of these supplements and wondered if they'd help you. Now's a great time to give them a try.
Dr. Becker's Bionutrients and Noni Natural Skincare are up to 50% off. Aloha, Noni, and Acai are still half price by the case. And many other products you've grown to trust are up to 30% off.
May is a great time to stock up on your favorites.
Order online at bioinnovations.net or call 888-442-2128 and let us assist you in making the right choices for better health. Ask about the AutoShip program for additional savings.
I'm Dr. Richard Becker for Your Health at a Glance. Are you one of the 25 million Americans who suffer from an autoimmune disease such as rheumatoid arthritis or lupus? Autoimmune diseases are caused by a misdirected immune system that attacks the patient as though their own cells are a foreign invader. You can manage the symptoms of an autoimmune disease by living a healthy lifestyle. Here's a strategy. Avoid unnecessary exposure to pollutants and chemicals. Eat a simple organic-based diet free of junk food, low in sugar and food additives. Avoid foods that seem to cause flare-ups of your disease and stay active and exercise. Scientific research shows natural agents are of great benefit to the autoimmune disease patient. Yogurt helps to maintain normal bowel flora. Fish and flaxseed oil and noni juice calm inflammation. Vitamins and minerals provide nutrients for proper immune function. Keep fighting and don't ever give up. A positive attitude can make each day a little better. For centuries, the herb Astragalus has been a staple of traditional Chinese medicine. It's used to create a strong shield, protecting the immune system.
Astragalus is also used to support healthy heart and lung function.
There's even more. Astragalus helps to calm total body inflammation, a common cause of pain and chronic illness.
All of that without the use of medication.
That's right. Support your health the way nature intended with Astragalus root.
BioInnovations brings you Dr. Becker's Bionutrients Astragalus Root Extract. BioInnovations Innovations is the affordable source that you can trust for all your vitamin and supplement needs. Give us a call at 888-442-2128 or order online at bioinnovations.net and see what Astragalus can do for your health. That number once again is 888-442-2128. Ask about the AutoShip program for additional savings. Call today. We're back. Now we're ready to go into the research and the science on olive leaf. This is fascinating. Richard, every time we do the show, you find new studies on olive leaf and the wonders that it has for our health.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that because there is a plethora of new research on the benefits of byproducts of olive oil production. As the science has gotten out around the world of the benefits of olive oil and the olives and olive leaf, there's a cry for doing research into how can we better use the byproducts, the waste product they're calling it, of olive oil production. You know, you have to trim and prune the trees back anyway, periodically. They have leaves on these branches. We can use these for health benefits. And so there's a lot of new research on olive leaf extract right now. We want to start on that. Of course, as we mentioned, olive leaf has been used by the ancients for many thousands of years. The first mention in the modern scientific literature is in the 1800s, 1827, in the Pharmaceutical Journal, that olive leaf extract had the ability to lower fever in severe cases. The next entry is in 1954. The Pharmaceutical Journal again reported that British soldiers would use olive leaf as an anti-malarial remedy. In 1962, Italian researchers extracted oleoropin, one of the major antioxidants in olive leaf extract and olive oil and in the olives, but olive leaf extract has the most oleoropin, and they found that it lowered blood pressure. Quite effective in lowering blood pressure. And oleoropin, this agent that lowers blood pressure in olive leaf extract, is a flavonoid antioxidant. Chemically, it is an ester of elanoic acid. The major antioxidants found in olive leaf extract include oleoropin, hydroxytyrosol, and oleocanthal. These are the major polyphenols. Now, we've heard this term polyphenol before. Resveratrol is a polyphenol. Curcumin is a resveratrol. The mangostinoids are polyphenols. These are health-promoting antioxidants that have profound effect on us. A recent study found 48 different compounds in olive leaf extract. 31 of them were polyphenolic. Olive leaf is an abundant source of polyphenolics. At least 16 of these and 4 of their metabolites are absorbed into our bodies and make it into the cells of our body. Olive leaf, antimicrobial properties. This is our first major area. I think this is probably where olive leaf has been used as a medicine more than anything to combat infectious disease. Upjohn, major pharmaceutical company in the 1900s, 1960, found olive leaf inhibited the growth of every virus tested and a variety of bacteria and parasitic organisms. Things like Staphylococcus, Pseudomonas, malaria, various fungi. More recent research, olive leaf extract is a potent inhibitor of a variety of pathogens, including Staphylococcus, Salmonella, Pseudomonas. Other more recent research, olive leaf extract inhibits both gram-negative and gram-positive bacteria. A new research project found olive leaf is effective against mycoplasma. This is what causes atypical pneumonia or walking pneumonia. I'm sure you've all heard of walking pneumonia, the type of pneumonia that hits you and it's not really bad, but it just sets in and 6-8 weeks you're still struggling. Well, it has developed, this mycoplasma has developed resistance to the common erythromycins we use to combat it, but olive leaf is very effective against the walking pneumonia. Now, let's say you've been diagnosed with this mycoplasma pneumonia, and the doctor gives you erythromycin. Do you have to stop it to take olive leaf extract? No, not at all. You can combine it. This is the smartest way to do it. When you have a serious infection, you don't need to choose one or the other. You combine these naturals because they're safe and they don't interact with medicines. It'll make your medication more powerful, get you back on your feet. Many of you have chosen to only use natural agents, and I understand that. I absolutely do. So you would really want to take a good strong dose of that olive leaf extract to help you fight that infection. What else? Profoundly powerful antibiotic and antimicrobial. Salmonella. What else? Oh, there's considerable research into using olive leaf as a means to preserve silage for farm animals because it's such a good antifungal and anti-yeast preparation. Virology. There is a medical journal called that, tested 150 plants against rotavirus. They found olive leaf and 4 other were very effective against rotavirus. What is rotavirus? Rotavirus kills 500,000 babies every year worldwide. Rotavirus is the #1 cause of intestinal infection in babies. And olive leaf counters this germ. In children, babies can take olive leaf. There's no reason why they can't. This is tremendous. What else? Multiple research centers. Olive leaf is effective against influenza, rhinovirus, colds, hepatitis B virus, Epstein-Barr virus, herpes simplex virus, staph, acanthamoeba encephalitis, a very serious central nervous system infection, leishmaniasis, streptococcus pyogenes, that's strep throat, very helpful there, shingles, pneumococcus, TB, urinary tract coliforms, bladder infection, kidney infection, dental infections. It's even being used, Linoleic acid extract from olive leaf extract, as an HIV medicine today. The Institute of Technology in Haifa, Israel, antimicrobial and antifungal, wide variety of fungi, olive leaf is effective. They've been able to determine how olive leaf inhibits the growth of fungi. When fungi proliferate, when they have a viable food source, they begin to sprout out. And when they do that, they release toxins. And these toxins are what make you sick. It's what inhibits your immune system and makes you feel bad and muddle-headed, the yeast syndrome, you know how it makes you feel, your joints ache, everything. Well, what they found was olive leaf extract inhibits the budding, the growth phase of these yeast, keeps them in check. Tremendously helpful there. You know, we have learned from studies on the Mediterranean diet that if you follow that diet, you have lower incidences of infections of virtually all types. I think we know why now. This is a major reason why you're less susceptible to infection following the Mediterranean diet. Let's talk about olive leaf as an antioxidant. We hear a lot about this. The current research tells us that olive leaf works as a molecular antioxidant. In other words, it can absorb that electron and bounce it around hot potato and get rid of it. It works as a redox molecule, but it also works in cell signaling. It tells the cell to turn on its native mechanisms to counter free radical damage. It also triggers gene induction. We have genes of wellness, correct? We have genes of disease, and we want to keep them suppressed. Olive leaf extract and its antioxidants turn on gene induction, or it turns on the genes of wellness, helps you to heal and to repair. It also modulates the immune system. These antioxidants do more than just juggle the hot potato electron. This is important to understand. Olive leaf's oleuropein and other antioxidants, they have been proven to be absorbed and enter into the cell. That's important to understand. Just because it works in a test tube doesn't mean it's going to benefit us, but they've proven that we do absorb them. University of Milan, olive leaf prevents the oxidation of cholesterol plaques. At least 9 studies or more proves the antioxidant benefit and the ability to prevent cardiovascular disease, coronary artery lesions. This is one of the biggest benefits of the Mediterranean diet, is its ability to prevent heart attacks, our nation's #1 killer. A recent study from Mayo Clinic finds this is very important. I don't want to gloss over this just because I have a bunch of material to get through today. This is important. The Mayo Clinic found 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil a day lowers inflammation and reduces endothelial dysfunction, the root cause of hypertension. 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil a day will prevent heart disease. 4 to 6 tablespoons a day will reverse heart disease. So I think you're beginning to see how important olive oil is. Now, it's a premium product. It's a expensive oil. How expensive is a coronary artery bypass graft? That's a $500,000 procedure. I'd rather spend that money over the course of my life eating healthy and stay out of the hospitals. What about you? That makes much more sense to me. What else? Antioxidant ability. Olive leaf extract is so important, and the point about that olive oil and preventing heart disease, olive leaf extract has 3 to 10 times the antioxidants that lead to these health benefits. Don't forget that. Also, the antioxidant ability of olive leaf extract is so powerful that it can protect from kidney damage induced by chemotherapy. It can protect from brain inflammation from anti-scabicides. This is a major problem in treating scabies. It can cause a child to have a seizure, and in animal studies, olive leaf extract prevented the seizures completely. It's that powerful of an antioxidant. We have a break.
Savings time is here again with our annual cancer-free celebration.
Cindy and I would like to thank you for your continued support of our efforts here at Your Health Television and at BioInnovations.
We understand you must be very careful with your budget, so we're offering you the best prices of the year on many of your favorite supplements for the entire month of May. And shipping is free on all orders over $50 in the continental U.S.
Perhaps you've heard about many of these supplements and wondered if they'd help you. Now's a great time to give them a try.
Dr. Becker's Bionutrients and Noni Natural Skincare are up to 50% off. Aloha, Noni, and Acai are still half price by the case. And many other products you've grown to trust are up to 30% off.
May is a great time to stock up on your favorites.
Order online at bioinnovations.net or call 888-442-2128 and let us assist you in making the right choices for better health. Ask about the AutoShip program for additional savings.
I'm Dr. Richard Becker, and this is Your Health at a Glance. Could some of your favorite foods be making you sick? Cases of non-allergic food intolerance are on the rise. This is different than food allergies. Recent surveys reveal up to 20% of us may be suffering from food intolerance. People who have a higher risk of non-allergic food sensitivity are those with other types of allergies, such as hay fever, or irritable bowel syndrome, hepatitis C, chronic indigestion, abdominal pain, or constipation. Non-allergic food intolerance can be delayed up to 48 hours or longer, so you may not connect something you ate 2 days ago with fatigue, headaches, abdominal pain, or depression. You can keep a food diary and write down everything you eat. Blood tests can diagnose the problem, or an elimination diet can help you detect the foods that are causing your symptoms. For Your Health at a Glance, I'm Dr. Richard Becker. Is your life out of balance? It may be. The average American consumes far too many omega-6s and not enough omega-3s. This creates an imbalance.
So what can we do to get back in balance? We can eat a healthy diet.
And most of us need to supplement with omega-3 rich fish oil. Fish oil contains omega-3s with DHA and EPA, fatty acids that promote good brain and heart health. So reduce omega-6 in your nutritional plan and boost omega-3 to get back in balance.
To help you do that, BioInnovations offers 2 products, the Fish Oil Complex and Omega 369, both formulated for your health and well-being. So how do you choose? For highest levels of DHA and EPA, choose the Fish Oil Complex. For a balanced formula, choose the 369. Go online at bioinnovations.net or call 888-442-2128. Ask about the AutoShip program for additional savings. We're back, everyone, having a fascinating discussion on olive leaf, but I have got an announcement to tell you that is just great. It is savings time at BioInnovations. I mean, the best prices of the season, great savings on all the great products, and you also will get free shipping on orders over $50. Of course, that's in the mainland USA. Good prices. For specifics, call the office and find out which items are what. At any rate, don't miss it, because this olive leaf is included in that. Amazing, amazing, amazing product. Richard, I mean, every time we do this show, you bring in new studies and I learn more things. And I know that as an antioxidant, olive leaf just really, really surpasses and reigns really high and true, like you
really
said.
does.
But there's more. And now, to know about cardiovascular disease, and I realize that with our Heart Smart Kit, that's a whole nother topic that really does support the heart. But imagine adding this to that.
Well, that's a very good idea. And taking a little olive leaf extract as a daily tonic absolutely has merit because of the profound action of these antioxidants in olive leaf extract. It's amazing to me. You know, when you bite down on an olive, many varieties are real pithy and have an astringent taste to it. The most healthy olives have the most powerful astringent bitter taste. The bitter taste comes from the polyphenol oleoropin. They have a bitter taste. And most people, they go for the black olive that has a very mild taste. That's the classic. Remember when you put the olives on the fingers, you know, as a kid? Yeah. Those are very mild tasting, and every kid likes those. But they have the least benefit to them, the more bitter ones. And so maybe you just can't take those bitter olives. Well, olive leaf extract would be a great substitute. Have that with your olive oil, and you're doing good. You're doing a good thing for yourself. Now let's talk about olive leaf extract and its ability to lower blood pressure and prevent heart disease. We have elimination of endothelial dysfunction. It reduces it dramatically. Prevention of the accumulation of plaques in the artery. That's your coronary artery disease scenario, stroke scenario. We know without a doubt that the products of the olive help to counter this, even reverse the accumulated cholesterol plaques in the coronary arteries or in the neck here to go up to the brain. Lower rates of stroke and heart attack in the Mediterranean diet. Blood pressure. We have multiple studies now that olive leaf extract lowers blood pressure. Human studies, double-blind, placebo-controlled. It lowers at 500 milligrams of olive leaf extract will lower it about 6 points. 1,000 milligrams of olive leaf extract daily. This is an ongoing process. It's not a drug that works quickly. It takes a little time. 1,000 milligrams, 13 points. That's as well as any medication approved by the FDA to lower blood pressure today. We have found from a University of Indonesia study that olive leaf extract, 500 milligrams, is roughly equal to captopril, 12.5 milligrams. So you can correlate that and find out just exactly. I would recommend to you, with your olive leaf extract, to be sure and take vitamin D, fish oil, your calcium and magnesium, you know, your Heart Smart approach with vitamin D. Then you're having complete treatment, holistic treatment for your blood pressure. Olive leaf and inflammation. University of Belgrade in Serbia, animal study, olive leaf reduces autoimmune inflammation associated with the onset of type 1 diabetes. This helps to explain why those who follow the Mediterranean diet have lower rates of type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Lowers inflammation that can affect the pancreas, affects your ability to make insulin, helps to counter that. Animal studies show olive leaf lessens the inflammation of multiple sclerosis and other neuroinflammatory disorders, lower rates of autoimmune disease, neurodegenerative disease. Alzheimer's disease is not that common in the Mediterranean basin. This is more an American phenomenon, the dementia that we're seeing in our country today. Now, I don't think you have to go far to find out the reasons. That's a whole other subject, so we will not go off on that now. Olive leaf and pain. Here's an interesting one. This is a fairly new study. They found in an animal study now, so grain of salt, we all know that now. Animal study, when animals were made to become dependent on a narcotic to control pain. Just imagine a scenario, you have ongoing chronic pain and you are narcotic dependent. You take your medicine every day to manage your pain, but you're developing a tolerance to that medicine, and you don't want to escalate your dose of narcotic, but you need to control your pain. I understand this. Well, they found from this animal study that if you gave the narcotic with olive leaf extract, it completely countered narcotic tolerance. So that 1 or 2, maybe 3 pills a day continues to be effective in relieving pain. Now, this is an animal study, and so we don't know exactly how that, but there's a study going on right now in humans to find that out. And as that information comes in, I will bring that to you. The only caveat with this would be if you're on high-dose narcotic therapy, 10, 12, 15 pills a day to control your pain, and there are many Americans who do this. If you start the olive leaf extract, in theory, you could overdose. So only with the high-dose narcotic would I show caution. If you're at the lower doses, 1, 2, 3 a day, maybe even 4, adding the olive leaf, it shouldn't be any problem for you. Only those who are taking extraordinarily high doses. Olive leaf and cancer. Remember we talked about how olive leaf turns on the genes of wellness? Well, it also turns on your genes that help you fight cancer. It works as an antioxidant to fight cancer. It works as an anti-angiogenic. In other words, it helps to inhibit the development of new blood cells into a tumor. Tumors need blood just like healthy tissue. They can't grow without a blood supply. And and it's not necessarily new, but an area of interest is finding agents that inhibit the blood vessel growth. If you pinch off the blood supply, the tumors shrink. And they are finding that olive leaf does this. Olive leaf also induces apoptosis. So you have a three-prong approach to help you fight cancer. And this has been studied in multiple types of cancer: lung cancer, breast cancer, colon cancer, kidney cancer, prostate cancer, cancers of the mouth, leukemia, glioblastoma, melanoma, and the final area reduces the side effects of chemotherapy. Mediterranean diet followers have less cancer, and here's one of the reasons why. We have a break. We'll be back.
Are you one of the 62 million Americans suffering from gastrointestinal problems? Do you struggle with other chronic conditions? That's why we offer Dr. Becker's Bionutrient Probiotics.
After years of research, we developed a revolutionary probiotic formula with gastrodefense technology. This system protects the good bacteria from stomach acid so the probiotics reach the intestines where they go to work. Additionally, we use live count technology to prolong the shelf life of the probiotics, so there's no need for refrigeration.
Dr. Becker's Bionutrient Probiotics is a powerful combination and one of the most effective formulas available today. And we offer a children's chewable formula too, both at prices you can afford. Order online at bioinnovations.net or call 888-442-2128 and let us assist you in making the right choices for better health. Ask about the AutoShip program for additional savings. That number's 888-442-2128. Here is our hope for you today. I'm Cindy Becker. Do you feel that you'll never really be joyful and happy in your life? The Reverend Billy Graham wrote about these two emotions, joy and happiness. Dr. Graham says, joy is not the same as happiness, although they may overlap. Happiness depends on circumstances. Joy depends on God. In Psalm 30, David, whose life seemed an endless battle, experienced joy despite his problems as king of Israel. David wrote, "You turned my wailing into dancing. You removed my sackcloth and clothed me with joy, that my heart may sing to you and not be silent." If you are struggling to find joy in your life, pray to God. Count your blessings. Joy depends on God. I'm Cindy Becker. This is our hope for you today. May Savings Time is here again with our annual cancer-free celebration.
Cindy and I would like to thank you for your continued support of our efforts here at Your Health Television and at BioInnovations.
We understand you must be very careful with your budget, so we're offering you the best prices of the year on many of your favorite supplements for the entire month of May. And shipping is free on all orders over $50 in the continental U.S.
Perhaps you've heard about many of these supplements and wondered if they'd help you. Now's a great time to give them a try.
Dr. Becker's Bionutrients and Noni Natural Skincare are up to 50% off. Aloha, Noni, and Acai are still half price by the case. And many other products you've grown to trust are up to 30% off.
May is a great time to stock up on your favorites.
Order online at bioinnovations.net or call 888-442-2128 and let us assist you in making the right choices for better health. Ask about the AutoShip program for additional savings. We're back, everyone, having a great time talking about olive leaf today, but I've got to give you a little reminder. At BioInnovations, we are having a fantastic savings celebration going on. Best prices, just really great prices, and the best part is free shipping on orders over $50. Of course, that's in the mainland USA, but you know, I know gas prices have dropped a little this year, but shipping prices have not. They are higher than ever. And I feel your pain on that one. So this is a good time to get out of paying that shipping. So anyway, just had to get you that little reminder in there. So Richard, we've covered some really awesome things about olive leaf. Now you've got some research on olive leaf and the diabetic. And you know how diabetes is growing in this country.
The effects of too much corn syrup and not enough exercise and refined diet. And I tell you, olive leaf extract plays a role. We have already mentioned how olive leaf inhibits the immune process, the autoimmune process that can lead to destruction of the pancreas and type 1 diabetes, juvenile onset. But also, olive leaf protects obese individuals from developing the fatty infiltration of the liver. If this is allowed to continue, you develop collagen in the liver, and this is the fibrosis of the liver. And the fat cells displace normal liver cells, and folks, we cannot live without a liver. This is just essential to life. And so this is one of the most amazing things of olive leaf extract. It attenuates the metabolic changes activated by a high sugar and fat diet. The American diet. We can actually prevent the development of the fatty liver by using olive leaf extract, even if you continue to eat the bad diet. That's what the research tells us. Now, that would be foolish to do, wouldn't it? It'd just be foolish to just take your olive leaf extract and go on behaving the way you know that is self-destructive. Do better with the diet, but start your supplements too to help counter this effect. When we give olive leaf extract to diabetics, type 2 diabetics, it lowers the hemoglobin A1C. This is your long-term blood sugar control, and doctors are relying upon hemoglobin A1C more and more as a measure of control of the diabetes. Oh, I don't want to know the fasting blood sugar. I want to know your long-term glucose. This is what I'm hearing doctors say over and over now. And there's good reason, because really this is a long-term management proposition, this diabetes type 2. And so olive leaf extract helps to lower hemoglobin A1C, but it also lowers fasting insulin levels, which we want that because type 2 diabetes is insulin resistance. You have too much insulin. This insulin causes inflammation, and it's part of the decay associated with diabetes type 2s. Olive leaf extract slows the digestion of starches and sugars. So the sugars, the glucose, the fructose is released slowly, so your liver can handle it. And it helps to keep your glucose levels down. You know, if you drink a big soda pop, a big gulp, 32-ounce soda pop with 45 teaspoons of sugar and just gulp it right down, your blood sugar is going to spike quickly. But if you take the same amount of glucose and put it in something starchy and take olive leaf extract to delay the release, it may not even raise your glucose level. This is what we're trying to do. Slow the process down so your liver can handle it. When it can't handle it, it turns the sugar to fat, it stores it in the liver, that inflames the liver. You're on the road to cirrhosis and liver failure when you do that. Your liver is just as important in managing glucose as your pancreas, so we must baby the liver. And olive leaf extract is one of those agents that helps the diabetic manage their glucose levels. And then when you consider the antioxidant activities and the turning on of the wellness genes that olive leaf extract does for the diabetic, well, this truly is a God-given food for diabetics. Olives. Diabetics, please use olive oil every day. It won't raise your blood sugar, but it gives you energy. Eat olives and take a little olive leaf extract. You won't need to take a lot of any of them if you're using them all. Now, we have a whole category of olive leaf research that's just various things. Here's one I found really fascinating, and this applies to diabetics and everybody, of course, but olive leaf extract improved wound healing contraction by 87% in animal studies. Open gaping wound. If we used olive leaf in the healing phase of this wound, 87% improved contraction of that wound. With 87%, that is dramatic. 35% improved wound tensile strength. In other words, when it comes together, it stays together. tensile strength. It holds it, it's stronger. Cartilage damage. Olive leaf extract improves cartilage healing in animal studies. When we damage the cartilage and see how the animal responds, can it heal? If we give olive leaf extract after the trauma, they heal better. And this is an animal study, of course, but in human studies, we find olive leaf extract improves the pain scores of osteoarthritis of the knee. So I am certain, relatively certain, that it helps in human knees and other joints to improve cartilage damage. Inhibits enzyme systems known to drive osteoporosis. Everyone wants to take their vitamin D and calcium, and that's a good idea. But osteoporosis is an inflammatory condition. Your bones hurt, don't they? People don't think about that, but osteoporosis hurts. Not only you're incurring microfractures to the bones, but they are inflamed. Calm it down with these polyphenol antioxidants. Olive leaf extract is a major player here. A little noni would help. A little fish oil would help with the pain of osteoporosis. Next, olive leaf supplements was used to, this is important, used to fight high levels of heavy metals and toxic agents in first responders in the 9/11 terrorist attack. You know, the cloud, when the towers fell, that cloud went up, and those who had to rush in to help people, they breathed in this noxious cloud. These people are sick, and they're still sick today. And they found at Mount Sinai Medical Center that olive leaf extract helped to chelate out those toxins. So this is something that we see in the polyphenols. They are excellent chelating agents. You know, the health benefits just go on and on. Olive leaf extract diminished the lead deposits in lead-poisoned rats. Olive leaf extract reduces cell damage and biomarkers of cell death in the animal model of Parkinson's disease, the neurodegenerative diseases, the decay of the brain and nerve tissues can be delayed. This is animal studies, but we know from epidemiologic studies, Mediterranean diet followers, lower rates of Parkinson's, lower rates of Lou Gehrig's disease, Alzheimer's, Huntington, all of these are lower. Now, they're not 100% lower. I don't mean to imply that, but we'll take any advantage. You don't want Alzheimer's disease. You don't even want to come close to that. Do all that you can to prevent that. Good exercise, healthy diet. Reperfusion injury, don't have time to talk about all that. Here's one that's important. Olive leaf extract inhibits xanthine oxidase. This is the enzyme that makes uric acid that causes your gout. Oh, that terrible gout. That is so painful. Olive leaf extract inhibits that enzyme that makes the uric acid, so it can help you manage your gouty condition. Well, let's do this. Let's go to our break. When we return for our wrap-up, we'll talk about the summary of olive leaf and who should consider taking olive leaf as a daily supplement. We'll be right back.
Savings time is here again with our annual cancer-free celebration.
Cindy and I would like to thank you for your continued support of our efforts here at Your Health Television and at BioInnovations.
We understand you must be very careful with your budget, so we're offering you the best prices of the year on many of your favorite supplements for the entire month of May. And shipping is free on all orders over $50 in the continental U.S.
Perhaps you've heard about many of these supplements and wondered if they'd help you. Now's a great time to give them a try.
Dr. Becker's Bionutrients and Noni Natural Skincare are up to 50% off. Aloha, Noni, and Acai are still half price by the case. And many other products you've grown to trust are up to 30% off.
May is a great time to stock up on your favorites.
Order online at bioinnovations.net or call 888-442-2128 and let us assist you in making the right choices for better health. Ask about the AutoShip program for additional savings. I'm Cindy Becker for Your Health at a Glance. Do you remember the questions you wanted to ask your doctor after you've left the doctor's office? That's happened to me, so here's my strategy to get ready for a doctor visit. If it's a first-time appointment, be sure your medical records arrive ahead of you. The doctor can review your history quickly. This leaves more time for discussion. For every visit, write down your questions at home. Include a list of medications you take. When you arrive, fill out the medical history forms concisely and accurately. Attach a copy of your questions with the forms so the doctor is aware of your questions before he or she steps into the exam room. Bring a friend for support and have a notepad to take notes. Before you leave, have all your prescriptions. And here's hoping you don't go to the doctor very often. With your health at a glance, I'm Cindy Becker.
Can you lower your risk of disease? The answer is yes. One way is by including fruit in your diet. Fruit contains valuable nutrients that can reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke, and even some cancers.
We've searched the world and found 4 fruits we believe are among the best. Noni from Polynesia, acai from the Amazon, and 2 new ones, goji and mangosteen.
These 4 juices each have amazing properties that make them great additions to your nutritional plan. If you're a diabetic or have chronic pain, these juices will help you feel better and have more energy. Plus, they help with digestion.
Now you can experience the health-promoting benefits of all 4 in one convenient package we call the Fruits of the World 4-pack. And remember, it's 50% off by the case. Order online at bioinnovations.net or call 888-442-2128 and let us assist you in making the right choices for better health. Ask about the AutoShip program for additional savings. That number's 888-442-2128. Your health is brought to you by Bioinnovations, trusted products for your health and well-being. Just a little reminder, it is savings time at Bioinnovations. Fantastic prices and free shipping on orders over $50. Of course, that's in the mainland USA, so don't miss out. And don't forget to add that olive leaf to your order. Well, Richard, I know time is short, so
Yes.
let's do the summary on olive leaf.
Well, olive leaf extract is a potent antioxidant, and it does it by multiple ways. It modulates the immune system. It is a powerful antimicrobial. Everyone should have olive leaf as an antibiotic, so to speak, in their medicine cabinet or in their spice cupboard. It's a major component of the Mediterranean diet. It helps to lower your risk of cancer and can help the cancer patient. It's remarkably effective in lowering blood pressure. It relieves pain, calms allergies. We didn't even get to talk about that. That's a profound effect. And it is a nutritionally dense food. It's something that really, a lot of power for a small package. Who should consider olive leaf extract? Health maintenance, disease prevention, that's all of us. If you have cardiovascular disease, any of this at all, high blood pressure, consider it. Cancer therapy, preventing of its chemotherapy side effects, diabetes control, any type of infectious process, allergies, chronic sinusitis, gold star in chronic sinusitis bronchitis. You know, the sinobronchial syndrome you get when your sinuses are all inflamed, whether from allergies or infection. Either way, olive leaf is outstanding. Chronic viral syndromes, candida yeast, outstanding for that. A variety of skin conditions, painful conditions, gout, arthritis, ruptured disc, natural detoxification, chelating agent, respiratory conditions, asthma, allergies, this type of thing, hypertension, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, chronic viral syndromes, mono, shingles, any of these. Now, we've mentioned all these things. You know, olive leaf, every time I take a dose of it, I say, wow, I'd forgotten how effective that is. You know, some things you take in it, you know, you can't tell you're taking it. You're basing it on faith and the science, but olive leaf, when I take it, it helps my health conditions. And I'm certain you will see a benefit too. Olive leaf extract, think about that. Add a little to your daily diet, 500 milligrams a day, 1,000 milligrams a day. That's good for most of us. Thank you for your kind attention. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow right here on Your Health. Bye-bye.
In the pit of my stomach, I knew it was going to be positive. I wouldn't be in this situation if I would have even been taking it if I didn't think it was going to be positive, but I didn't want to admit that. I turned it over, and there were 2 lines. It was a positive test. I remember just being like, oh no. Like, that was all that really went through my head. I didn't know what to do.
Hear the stories and experience the freedom on Real Life.
This week on Our Jewish Roots, we begin our examination of the kings of ancient Israel and Judah in our series, King